Hello friends, Art Keeper is back again with glimpses of Shantiniketan. Here, works of Kiran Dixit Thacker and late Asit Roy were displayed at Lalit Akademi, New Delhi. Kiran ji is a living disciple, student of legendary artist and teacher from Kalabhavana, Shantiniketan, Ram Kinkar बैच. ये वो स्टूडेंट हैं जिन्होंने राम किंकर बैच से बेहतरीन चीज़ों को सीखा है स्कल्पचर में स्पेशली. जो आप देख रहे हैं दिस आर द वर्क्स ऑफ किरण दीक्षित ठक्कर फ्रॉम शांतिनिकेतन. शी हैज़ हर स्टूडियो बेस्ड इन शांतिनिकेतन. और मेरा एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एपिसोड रहा इनके साथ. ऑन द वेरी फर्स्ट डे आई वेंट देयर ऑन द ओपनिंग डे. दैट डे आई डिडंट नो हु इज़ द आर्टिस्ट. क्यूरेटर से बात हुई लेकिन क्यूरेटर ने उस वक्त इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं करवाया था मुझे. सो अनफॉर्चुनेटली आई डिडंट नो हु इज़ द आर्टिस्ट. बट वहाँ पे बाउल संगीत वगैरह हो रहा था एंड बाउल संगीत भी आप सुन पाएंगे. बाउल दर्शन जो है उन्होंने वहाँ पे बहुत सारा बाउल संगीत प्रेजेंट किया था. बट आफ्टर फ्यू डेज, आफ्टर 2 days, I went there again. And that day, the artist, Kiran Dixit Thacker, stopped me from doing the videography. She asked me, who are you? आप है कौन और क्यों कर रहे हैं? These are my works. You don't know who is the artist. मुझे लगा कि शायद क्यूरेटर ने परमिशन लिया होगा. फिर उनसे बातें हुई एंड शी हैज़ अ रियल गुड टेम्परामेंट और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. आई डिडंट फील ऑफेंसिव एट ऑल. मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं था. फिर मैंने उन्हें समझाया कि मैं आर्ट कीपर से हूँ और मैं डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करता हूँ और डॉक्यूमेंटेशन का पार्ट है ये. देन शी सेड कम अनदर डे. आज नहीं, आज मैं आपसे बात नहीं करूँगी, आप फिर दोबारा आइए. मैंने कहा ठीक है मैम. देन अगेन आई वेंट देयर. उस दिन मैंने ये डॉक्यूमेंटेशन किया, उनसे इंटरव्यू लिया एंड शी टोल्ड मी प्रॉब्ली दिस द फर्स्ट एंड द लास्ट इंटरव्यू आई एम गिविंग टू समवन. आई फेल वेरी प्रिविलेज्ड. मैंने कहा ठीक है मैम, रिलैक्स्ड होके जितना भी आप बता सकते हैं बताइए. मुझे कोई सवाल ज़्यादा नहीं पूछना आपसे. इट्स अप टू यू. हाउ डू यू वांट टू explain or how do you want to put across your journey right from Shantiniketan till now. So this entire documentation I believe is very rare and one of a kind, and be patient, stay with Art Keeper till the end. आपको बहुत कुछ सुनने को और देखने को मिलेगा. Stay with Art Keeper and support Art Keeper. Please subscribe and share. Enjoy this journey.
বারে বারে আর আশা হবে না রে মন, বারে বারে আর আশা হবে না। ভেবেছ কি মনে কি ভুবনে, ভেবেছ কি মনে এই ত্রিভুবনে, যাহা করে গেল
I'll be talking to Kiran Dixit Thacker from Shantiniketan. We have seen her creations earlier. Now let's talk to the creator herself. So, ma'am, please take us through your journey right from Shantiniketan till now. How you want to explain your journey from the Shantiniketan, from the days of Shantiniketan till now?
Okay. I would say my journey in the art world started in my school.
Okay.
I am from Rajghat, Banaras,
Okay.
Krishnamurti Foundation.
Okay.
Our art teachers were from Shantiniketan.
Which year?
I was in that school for 5 years. I left that in 1962.
1962.
I left.
Okay, fine.
So I was there. My school teachers were from Shantiniketan.
Okay.
Shantida, another person, I don't remember his name.
Okay.
So the Shantiniketan people came for an excursion. They came to see us.
Okay.
And I liked the simplicity of those boys and girls who came. They were all bare feet with a jhola and simple clothes. And my father was a Gandhian.
Okay.
And I just loved the idea of simplicity.
Right.
And all my life I've been always trying to say to people that I don't believe in showing off. I like simple life.
Right.
So from there, I wanted to come to Shantiniketan to study art, but my father said no. And you see, we are the first generation after partition, after independence, to be given the opportunity to study. So my dad said, please do a degree, because who knows what happens to you today or tomorrow, and you have to earn your own living.
Right.
So I did. So anyway, managed to get into Shantiniketan because Penguin India's director in those days was my dad's friend,
Okay.
and he got me admitted. And Kalipattu Bhajja said, I can take you in philosophy department. I had to have a degree, according to my dad. Without degree, you can't go to Kalabhavan.
Right.
So I did a degree in philosophy, and after that, I went to Kalabhavan. I had a diploma. I finished the diploma in 1968.
Okay.
And by 1966, my stepmother had thrown me out of the house. So the first person who said to want to marry me, I went off to marry them
Okay.
in London.
Right.
So I arrived in London.
So you went to London which year, ma'am? You went to London in which year?
I
which
went
year?
to London 1969.
1969.
1969, I
After
went to
doing
London.
Shantiniketan,
I
after
got married
Kalabhavana.
there.
After Kalabhavana, after Shantiniketan.
After Kalabhavan, straight after Kalabhavan.
Okay.
69 finished, went straight to London that July. I got married to this gentleman I know nothing about,
Okay.
who was 25 to 30 years older than me, who wore a hairpiece. I mean, how naive I was that I didn't know what a hairpiece looks like. He's a really, really old man. And he got
You fell
married.
in love. You fell in love with him. basically.
And he had no interest in art.
Okay.
For my wedding present, I took for him all the Rabindra Sangeet and all the works, collection of works of Gurudev and Sarojini Naidu and all those poetry books. I don't think he'd ever opened to see them in his life.
Right.
So that disappointment started that. Here I am, a book lover,
But you
coming
fell
from
in
a
love.
beautiful
But
place.
you fell in love with him, or you just?
No love, Lou. I had to get out. My stepmother told me, you remember.
Right.
In girls don't go out, and especially Punjabi household.
Right.
I've always lived in boarding school. I didn't know the real world. So somebody offered to marry. I got married. And his sister was here.
In India.
Studying for 1 year.
Okay.
And she said, I have a brother in England, a cousin in England who needs to marry. Would you like to marry him? I need to get away from here. So I said, okay. So I went off and got married. I'm like that. I like challenges.
Right.
I got married. It was a dreadful marriage.
Okay.
I got myself admitted to do a B.Ed in art education
Okay. In UK.
in UK.
Okay.
I did 4-year B.Ed in
Okay.
art education.
Right.
I got myself, because I knew without financial independence, there is nothing in this world.
Absolutely.
By this time, I had a daughter, and I had to look after her as well. I divorced my first husband
Okay.
at the earliest possible opportunity, and I got myself a job as a teacher, and then I did a conversion course. We were four women selected by our inspector to actually be trained in craft design technology. There were no female teachers.
Okay.
So we were the first teacher to be trained in craft design technology, heavy craft, lathes and machines and forging, all that we had to do.
Okay.
Good, I got it.
Okay.
I got divorced. I was a single mother. I worked, though I often thought one day I will have the opportunity to practice what I've spent so much time learning. But I had to feed my daughter. I had to have a roof over my head.
Right.
So I kept on working. I always used to tell the kids if they didn't pay attention, what the hell I'm doing here? Oh, I should be doing some work of my own.
Right.
So anyway, I got married again. Oh, before that, my daughter died, and that
In
was
UK?
my
She
only
expired
daughter
in UK?
died
In
in
UK?
a car accident.
In UK?
UK.
UK?
And that was another tragedy which
How
took
old
a-
was she?
Huh?
at that
She was
time?
14 years old when she died.
Okay.
And that was a tragedy which took very, very long time to come to terms with.
Right.
But I did some other courses. I got into teaching something different. Then I went back to teaching craft design technology. And then, being a Punjabi woman, my family was after me. What will you do tomorrow? You'll be all alone by
If
yourself.
you're all alone, right? Right.
So I got married again.
In India or in UK?
No, in London,
Okay.
to an Indian man.
Okay.
Indian. So I got married. Again, he was a nice person, but then he died of lung cancer. And then I thought, God, all these days I've been working, slaving hard in this country. I want to go and work. So, but I didn't have the confidence. When I have not worked for 30 years on my own, how will I start? So I had this idea. I put all my household things in store, rented my house, and arrived in Shantiniketan. I said I want to do postgrad. I did first foreign casual course.
Which
and
year
then
which year you landed up in India? Right.
I landed up 2000.
Okay. In 2000.
And I came here. Everybody knew I was Kinkada's favorite teacher. There are few people who were from that time.
Right.
Janak Jhankar, Shushen Ghosh. They were older. They knew who I was, so they gave me admission. I finished my course, and then I still didn't have the confidence, and also I didn't think I knew enough. Nobody was telling me how to start a stone carving. I will bring a stone carving later on and show you, or wood carving. So what do? I go back to London and do a 3 years diploma course in sculpture,
Okay.
and I start practicing. And I did a lot of the main influence at that time, of course. Kinkada is there always saying every draw, and amateur. Your
So drawing was most important
drawing
part.
was most important, and amateur. A
Right.
figure should stand.
Right.
You cannot have things running around the place. So, and no frills. Get structurally strong.
Right.
So that was the one lesson I learned from Kinkada, which I always followed. Even in England, I used to tell people, this is my guru's advice and I'm keeping to it. I kept that, and I started to work, and I started, metal was cheap in those days. We used broken metal. I didn't use the bronze bricks. I just made my own recipe of copper and, brass, and I did lots of, done about 150 casting.
Okay.
I have my own studio,
Okay.
and I have my own casting place, which was so much cheaper. I love making. This is my life.
Absolutely.
There's nothing more in my life than this.
Absolutely.
And I never sell
You have never sold. You have never
I've
sold.
sold one because that is to my cousin, and he was after my life, but he underpaid me.
So
I promised that day
why-
I will never sell it.
So why don't you want to sell?
I quoted him the money. He gave me a third less. He said if I had bought it through sold it through a gallery, they will be taking the third. So I'm keeping the third. So I said, fuck it.
So if you are putting up this exhibition over here at Lalit Kala, so you're not selling them.
No, I'm not selling one single thing.
Why?
I'm taking them to Tate Modern to exhibit.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
They asked me to bring my portfolio.
Uh-huh.
And
Which year you want?
2024 I'm going back.
Tate UK.
I'm going to make a portfolio for next 2 months after all the exhibition
And
is
it will be
finished.
there in Tate UK.
And I'm going to take there.
Wow.
Because, my dear, I am at this moment in time, I am I'm considered. I showed them to in Tate Modern, and they said, yes, we are interested in showing. Bring your folio.
Wow.
Right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think when I got this, I think that's it. Now I can go and die myself. It doesn't matter. At least I've got you know.
Yeah, you got
bit of
recognition.
recognition.
Absolutely.
So I
But
have
if you don't sell, how do you survive? If you don't sell your work,
I have a pension.
okay.
I have not
Okay.
only have one pension, I have a state pension as well from
You are
England.
getting this pension
I
from
kept
UK?
on paying. See, I rented my house.
You're getting pension from UK or you're getting from UK?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I have a teaching pension and I have a state pension.
wow. So that's taking care of you, real good.
I have no luxuries, but I don't like shopping. I eat vegetarian food little bit.
Right.
So for me,
You don't like fish.
no.
You stay in Shantiniketan and you don't like fish.
Huh?
You stay in Shantiniketan and you don't like fish.
No, my cats eat fish. I'm a vegetarian, sir.
Okay, great.
I don't even eat garlic and onions, sir.
Okay, you don't.
I'm a pakka vegetarian.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm married to a Guju. And Guju women don't eat men. Bar mein jaake chori chori.
But first you are a Punjabi. Punjabis are known for eating.
But I never lived in Punjab.
Oh wow. You never been there.
I lived in Banaras. Or I lived in Shantiniketan.
Great.
I never lived in. No.
So now that
I'm a pakka Arya Samaji family, even Punjabi.
perfect.
We don't.
Perfect. So now that you're in Shantiniketan, how do you find the place? How do you find the place, Shantiniketan? Is it inspiring your work?
Yes.
Is it inspiring you? Because the work I have seen right now, probably it has been inspired by the entire surrounding over there.
Yes. You will find it in this.
Absolutely. I've seen that. I've seen that.
See, the thing is this. I love, it's now being spoiled by all this stupid visitor. Otherwise, Shantiniketan, 20 years ago, even Shanti was such a beautiful place. Every season brings new birds, the new butterflies, the new flowers. Today is this flower, tomorrow is this butterfly, and birds. We have 4 kind of hummingbird, 4 kind. Now, just before I came, I saw woodpecker, just 1 or 2. They will be for 15 days. The migratory birds for the water birds will be there.
Things have changed?
It is, and that's what I like.
And things have changed for the worst?
That's one of the reasons I don't like Delhi, because it's all building. And
but has Shantiniketan changed for the worst?
Yes, Shantiniketan changed for the worst, because people are making too many houses. People have too much surplus money, and they have bagan badis in Shantiniketan, which is only stay for 1 month a year, and the bodies there. My house was the only house in the area where I am. Rest was all paddy fields, etc.
Okay.
Now it's all gone. It's all houses. I mean, I tell you an incident. When I first made the house in 2003, I was alone. It's a big house. It's got a lot of work. I've done a lot of work. So all these rooms were filled with my work. So at night about 3 o'clock, there was a lot of drum and Adivasi calls going on. I thought and at that time there were a lot of bandits around. I thought, good Lord, holo, I'm gone. Somebody's going to attack the house. So but I'm the type who likes challenge. So I went out. Hey, ki korcho tumra? Who the hell are you making so much night trickle? Didi, amade parab.
Right, the Santals were dancing.
Yeah, amra shikar korchi.
Okay.
And I said, God, আগে আমাকে বলা উচিত তো, আমি তো ভয় মরে যাচ্ছি, তোমরা শিকার করছো। And that shikar kora means that now all the houses, they have lost all that. You see, we had people used to say, I used to tell people, we have so many snakes. You know, you walked and the snake's there. So the snake, the nevla, the what you call it, the different varieties of frogs. They were all over the places.
Absolutely.
They all gone. There's
Wow.
nothing
My
left.
God. So bad.
All the houses have been made, and
Right.
you know,
The animal life has gone totally.
absolutely, and that's why I love animals. I have 5 cats, dog, and I often keep that is my parrot made. I had 3. I buy. If Sakal children are playing with the little baby, they use gulel to kill those.
Okay.
You know, and if I'm going out, I'm not going out because my cuckoo is dead. I go to them and say, hey, toke paisa debo, please give me the babies. I bring the babies home of the birth. I'm like a refuge for all these people.
Okay.
I bring them home.
Okay.
I rear them up,
Okay.
and then I let them fly.
Okay. Go
All
ahead.
my work
Yeah.
are inspiration from Shantiniketan. Even if now I feel different about it, how the things been spoiled, but when I came, it was still very much the way it used to be once upon a time, and it just was lovely. The paddy fields, the parrots.
But do you still feel going out and doing sketching?
I do all the time.
Are you doing the sketching
I
still?
sketch all these tal gach. Apni dekh.
I've seen those small ones, huh?
I've done every gach in Shantiniketan, but in bronze. Oh, everybody's thing there.
But you have not shown your sketchbook here. You have not shown your sketchbook over here. It would have been much better if you had displayed the sketchbook also.
I could have brought. I didn't think people like to see them.
People would love to see that because they will flip through the pages and they will get to see your work like drawings.
But you see, my sketchbooks are my sketchbooks in a way. I live my life with them, right? There I am. I was working in a Santhal. I'm not at the moment doing what you call it, dhalai. So I've done 4 things. So there I was doing that, and I was surrounded by birds, right?
Right.
So I was forever sketching. So in that I have my shopping list.
You just keep doing your stuff. You just
know,
keep doing your drawings.
Yeah, I sketch and I shop.
Wow.
You know, there we are. My next thing, Mitchell, is going to be Mitchell. I'm sketching and trying to make a nice idea.
So all the crowd, the entire crowd will be made in sculptures?
No, but I've got 20. I'm going to do this.
In sculpture? In sculptural form?
Yeah, there's going to be sculpture. Box up behind. You call them cranes. In Bengali, they are bok.
Bok, yeah,
they
bok,
are
bok.
behind me all the time. So I go and watch them, and then I'm sitting here trying to remember the work. So I'm doing that. And
You did this sketch right here in Delhi or you did it in Kolkata?
like this.
Uh-huh. The hen and the cocks.
You see those? I was doing that, sitting there, doing other work, but sketching them as well. Now I sketch all the time, but it's all mixed up.
Right.
The idea of tree was like that. From there, it evolved to that.
Right. Right.
This is also my household shopping list.
Right.
You know.
And you did do your drawings also.
Yeah, I
Right.
do all the time. And I carry small things.
Right.
I saw this. I'm doing this today. I saw it on television the other day.
Right.
So I started to make it here.
Wow.
So that's a good idea. Good. No, for me, sketching is way of life. And it stops me from having any depressive idea any stupid things about people talk. I want to know nothing. I don't want no Jamela. I just want my work, my books. I like reading, gardening.
Right.
You know, that's all. That's all I want in life. Nothing more. And God, if see there I am writing here for you. If I be allowed to have bit of
Okay.
nothing else I want in life.
And
I
this
have
is
such a
L'amour.
You know, I have such a lovely studio in Santiniketan.
Uh-huh.
I have beautiful studio in Santiniketan. I have lovely house, 5 cats, dog,
Beautiful.
birds,
And you
trees.
stay there alone? You stay there
Yes,
alone?
yeah.
And you find the time to create all these sculptures. And you find the time to create all these sculptures.
Yes, because I have 6 people.
Wow.
I have 3 women coming looking after my house. I have 2 of these boys.
Okay.
And I have 1 person who know little bit about handling the oxygen on air. While I'm welding, you got to have him.
Right.
Because God, there are
Yeah, it's risky. It's risky.
there are accidents people
Absolutely,
are known
it's very risky.
which has blown the things up.
Absolutely.
So I have to toke posha tichi for sitting.
Right.
You know, work I am doing.
And you're
no,
doing.
I have I have a Molly as well. I have all my whatever pension I get is spent, finished.
Absolutely.
And then when I had my foster child,
Uh-huh.
it was his expense, about 25 to 30,000 a month, because I was studying in Calcutta. I got him a place. So what I'm saving for nothing. I have a beautiful house in Calcutta. I have a house in London. I have a studio here. Whatever I earn, the rent was coming from my house.
Right.
That is
Absolutely.
extra.
Right. Yes.
That is for these things.
These things.
Right.
True. And what are your plans for future? Are you planning for any other exhibition in India or abroad?
I have 2 exhibitions here.
Right. In India?
Jahangir I have in Mumbai
Okay.
and 1 here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to prepare a proper portfolio
For Tate?
for Tate Modern. That's where I want to be.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go because I think my hands are now get cramped too often. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to drawing.
Okay.
I'm going back to my college called Heatherley School of Fine Arts. I'm going back there to do 1 term of drawing and watercolor.
You're going to take an admission.
Yeah, in January.
Where?
January
Where is it?
24.
Where is it?
Oh, January 24.
In Hyderabad?
Huh?
In Hyderabad?
No, London.
In London you want to go back?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go back to London and learn again?
Yeah.
Wow. And you are 75 years old.
Yes. Yes.
My salute to you.
Yeah.
My
Because
salute
you
to
see
you.
what is happening. The age things is in this country here.
Right.
Nobody talks about. I was doing stone carving.
Right.
2 years. No, not 3. 3 years. We don't count. 4 years ago, I was doing stone carving
Right.
in my. I go back. They say to me, "This is how nice." I know they are bad people, but my college people say, "This is your house. You are our family. You can come anytime you want to." So whenever I go in London for a month or 2, I stay with my brother, and I go back to my college. I did a beautiful. I've got to finish that beautiful head of. I love goat head, and the person who was sitting next to me working on a stone carving, she was 78.
In UK?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Simply wow.
age thing does not matter.
Absolutely. But in India, they make a lot of noise about that.
Nothing matters. I'm going back
Right.
to my college for a term of drawing.
For how many years or how many months you will be doing that?
And that's 1 term is 3 months.
So for 3 months you're going back
3
to
months.
UK and you
I'm
would
joining
learn.
in January, February, March. We will have Easter holiday.
Okay.
That course will learn. I might even go for another one for 3 months because summer is so beautiful. I'm going back. I might start drawing more and sculpting less, but I don't know. I might just can't live without sculpting. So I might have to come back and start doing it
So
again.
you're full of madness,
I
basically.
have no idea.
So you're
But
full of
I
madness.
have plans, big plans.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want to start. I saw an exhibition of R. Raghu in Jahangir,
Right.
and he is fantastic ceramist. He does stoneware.
Right.
I dream of going back and doing all that. So this is life.
Absolutely.
There's nothing else in my life.
Absolutely.
I just want to do that.
You live with art. You live with art, and you will die for art.
That's it. I just love drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I just love making, and the only thing difference is when I was 40 or 50, when I came here 50 something,
Mm-hmm.
I could work non-stop for 12 hours in Kalabhavan
Mm-hmm.
and then come home and not be tired. Now I work 7-8 hours and I can't even talk to people. I'm so tired.
Right.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
And Corona has left me little weak. But
Right.
otherwise, inside me is still the same. I want to work.
Same full of
and
life.
Work and work.
Same full of life. You're
Yes.
full of life.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Life, no, this desire to just make.
Create.
And this is since I was a baby.
Right.
I've always made. Anybody's Gudiya wedding, go to Kiran. She'll make all the clothes. And I love cooking. I love
Oh, wow.
feeding people.
Uh-huh.
My favorite. And so Sushen, the Sushen
So
Ghosh,
what's
our
your-
teacher,
uh-huh.
he said to me, all sculptors are good cook. I said, no, I just love cooking. Sometimes I think I should open a restaurant.
So
and
what's your
cook.
best? What is your
side
favorite?
by side.
What is your favorite
But
dish?
now I'm too tired.
So what is your favorite dish? So what is your favorite dish if you have to
I
cook?
make everything. You tell me you want Italian, I cook you.
Wow.
I've done courses in England in the evening.
Uh-huh.
I've learned how to do Chinese. I know how to do Italian because I love pasta.
Uh-huh.
And my daughter loved all the Italian, food.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I learned to cook Italian food.
Wow.
I know Punjabi food. I'm expert on Gujarati. My husband was Guju.
Mm-hmm.
I know Punjabi food, but I don't eat any of that. Because I don't like meat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like lasun.
But you can cook meat.
I cook all the time.
You can cook meat.
Anything. I'm
Wow.
not, I don't believe in religion.
Perfect.
Food is food.
So I'll come to
And
your
it's-
studio.
The
I will
more
come to
you
your studio
experiment
sometime.
it with, no, people say, you are Brahmins, you touch meat and all that. I say, yes, I know. My husband would never eat ghas patta for too long. He said, Kiran, enough. Cook some decent meat dish for me. I cook for him.
Great.
It is food.
Great.
Some people say, even vegetables have soul. You
Right.
cutting them and making them.
Right.
They are crying.
They are crying.
So, no, I cook. When people come to my house, I cook. When Anindo comes and stays there, I cook and fed them. It's only
Perfect.
now I don't have energy.
Absolutely
It's too
understand.
much.
I understand. Absolutely
And people
understand.
do come and I do cook and I pray to God, please let them go away because I can't do my work.
Absolutely
I don't
understand.
have time.
So
That's enough.
absolutely, it was nice talking to you. It was fantastic talking to Kiran Dixit Thacker. And
But listen,
yes, tell me.
Whatever you say about Somit,
Ha.
Somit Nandi is a lovely man.
Haha.
He's a nice man.
Mm-hmm.
One of the nicest I've met in Shantiniketan.
Shomik Nandi.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a good man.
Okay.
Good.
And he's still there in Shantiniketan?
Who?
Shomik Nandi is still there in Shantiniketan?
He doesn't have children.
No, he's still there in Shantiniketan.
Yeah,
Shomik
yeah.
Nandi is still there in
Yeah, yeah.
Shantiniketan. Okay.
I think he's just got married to Soma.
Okay. Okay.
Soma
Okay.
Bhumik.
Shoma Bhumik.
Whatever
Okay.
her name is, I don't
Okay.
know. Shoma Bhumik?
Shoma Bhumik, most probably
So
Shoma
you
Bhumik.
know her well.
I don't know her that well, but
So
yes.
you know all her stories as well.
So
you
I
won't
know
have to-
I know a bit
Yeah,
about
you know
them.
about it. So no talking about this.
Yeah. So-
I hate gossiping.
Absolutely no gossip, no gossip. We don't gossip.
You
We
know
don't gossip
why-
on Art
why?
Keeper.
Gossip is murder of other people.
Absolutely.
So we have blood on our hand if we gossip.
Absolutely. No gossips, no
I want
gossips,
to
no
find my
gossips.
ticket to my railway ticket when I go back.
So I wish you all the best
See,
for your
there I did lot of clay work.
uh-huh.
But I might come back to clay if
Absolutely.
my hands can't take. Right?
So I wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
So you
Thank
going
you
to
so
bring
much.
me some of this
Absolutely,
stuff?
I'll going to bring them back to
Where
you.
is it? You've taken it?
Yes, I have taken it and I'll bring them back to you. Thank you so
Give
much.
bhai.
Thank you so much for talking to
Okay,
Art
thank
Keeper.
you as well.
Thank you.
Bhomik, I know.
Showman Bhomik.
Huh?
Showman Bhomik.
Soman.
Yeah,
Oh,
Showman.
my neighbor is Soman.
Showman Bhomik.
Soman.
Bhomik.
Thank you very much. And I hope you have fun as well in life.
Absolutely. I'm back again with the display of the works by Kiran Dixit Thacker at Lalit Akademi, New Delhi. जो आप देख पा रहे हैं, these are the works of Kiran Dixit Thacker. These are sculptures, and I feel privileged. And blessed to do this documentation. मैं एक चीज़ बताना चाहता हूँ आप सबको। कभी कभी ऐसे एग्जीबिशंस आ जाते हैं हमारे बीच जिनको डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करते वक्त हम लोग बहुत इमोशनल हो जाते हैं। ये वही एग्जीबिशन है जिसको करते वक्त, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करते वक्त मैं बहुत इमोशनल हो गया था, क्योंकि पहले जो एक रिएक्शन उनसे मिला था दैट वाज वेरी एग्रेसिव, समथिंग विच I was very taken back, and I thought maybe it will not be a successful thing. But later on, gradually, एक दो दिन बाद जो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन हुआ वो आपके सामने है। बहुत ज़बरदस्त और बहुत यूनिक एक डॉक्यूमेंटेशन हुआ। मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि एक आर्टिस्ट जो हैं, जो अपने दिल से काम करते हैं, शांति निकेतन में, अकेले में, आइसोलेशन में, वो अपने आप को किस तरह से समेटे हुए हैं, किस तरह से वो अपने आप को बैलेंस्ड वे में प्रेजेंट करते हैं। इट्स सो ब्यूटीफुल, एंड आई बिलीव दैट ईच एंड एवरी इंडिविजुअल शुड विजिट एग्जीबिशन इन द फिजिकल वर्ल्ड। सिर्फ वर्चुअली मत देखिए, सिर्फ ऑनलाइन मत देखिए, सिर्फ यूट्यूब के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट मत रहिए। आप फिज़िकली जाके एग्जीबिशंस को देखिए, खुद जाइए, अपने फैमिली के साथ जाइए, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ जाइए। मेक इट ए हैबिट टू enjoy exhibitions in the physical world, and please support Artkeeper. Subscribe and share with the friends, with the family. I need your support. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग लाइक कीजिए, इसे शेयर कीजिए। आई नीड योर सपोर्ट। थैंक यू सो मच। अभी और भी है, अभी बातें ख़त्म नहीं हुई हैं। स्टे विथ आर्टकीपर एंड एंजॉय दिस एग्जीबिशन।
I like this touch. Kiran, Dixit, Thacker.
दीदी बोले,
Didi बोल.
बट दीदी इज मच मोर बेटर।
No. अपना भी ना होते चाहे,
राइट।
কোনো कंपल्सरी नहीं, अपना भी अच्छा এটা লিখতে।
রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না ছেড়ে দিলে সোনার গৌর আর তো পাবো না ছেড়ে দিলে সোনার গৌর আর তো পাবো না তোমার নদীর মাঝারে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না তোমায় ভক্ত মাঝে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না ছেড়ে দিলে সোনার গৌরি আর তো পাবো না ছেড়ে দিলে সোনার গৌরি আর তো পাবো না ছেড়ে দেব না তোমায় নিজ মাঝারে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না তোমায় ভক্ত মাঝে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না যাবো বজের কুলে কুলে ভাগবো বজের কত ঝুলে যাবো বজের কুলে কুলে ভাগবো বজের কত ঝুলে আবার নয়নে দেহে নয়নে দিয়া আবার নয়নে দেহে নয়নে দিয়া রইব মগনা ছেড়ে দেব না তোমায় হিজ মাঝারে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না তোমায় ভক্ত মাঝে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না ছেড়ে দিলে সোনার গৌরি আর তো পাবো না ছেড়ে দিলে সোনার গৌরি আর তো পাবো না ছেড়ে দেব না তোমায় হিজ মাঝারে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না তোমায় ভক্ত মাঝে রাখিব ছেড়ে দেব না রাখিব लगाए रे ना देखे ना भाले ना गाने ना गाए रे दिशाहारा যেমন বোকা মনিতা রে দিশাহারা যেমন বোকা মনিতা রে প্রাণ পাখি মরি উইলা যায় থাকা ভেঙে গিরিতে বড় জ্বালা গিরিতে বড় জ্বালা आगे देखे तो पंखे मिटे उड़ा जाए नहीं जहाँ नहीं जाना था वहीं जाए नहीं भूले खाए तारा बना समझ न पाए युवा के जो मोह माया नमक लगाए न देखे न भाले न गाले न गाए दिशाहारा যেমন বোকা মনিতা রে দিশাহারা যেমন বোকা মনিতা রে প্রাণ পাখি মরি উইলা যায় কাঁচা ভেঙে বিরিতে বড় জ্বালা বিরিতে বড় জ্বালা देखो खिले सारे भेद जाए दीवाने मेरी कोई सेद लागे रे अगर पारी पारी किया तो कोई बुझा दे किया नहीं सेद लागे रे माटी कोई चंदन सा मत बिस जाए रे तू बापे तो मोह माया नमक लगाए रे ना देखे ना भाले ना जाने ना जाए दिशाहारा যেমন বোকা মনিতা রে দিশাহারা যেমন বোকা মনিতা রে দিশাহারা যেমন বোকা মনিতা রে
Now on your screen, you can see the works of Asit Roy, late Asit Roy, paintings and sculptures. Asit Roy was more like a son to Kiran Dixit Thacker, and he met with an accident, unfortunate accident. And these are his paintings and sculptures being displayed along with Kiranji's works. So ये दोनों आर्टिस्टों के वर्क्स आप ललित कला में लास्ट ईयर के शो में देख पा रहे थे. नाउ इट्स ओनली ऑन आर्ट कीपर. As you can see, he has done paintings and sculptures based on the life what he had experienced at SANTINIKETAN. जो नॉर्मल लाइफ है, जो नॉर्मल चीज़ें हैं आसपास की, उन्हीं को लेके उन्होंने क्रिएट किया था. वही आप देख पा रहे हैं on your screen. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and share with the friends and family. I need your support. Please stay with Atkibat. Thank you so much.